we talked about point of view, and who can tell me what point of view is?
Point of view is describing how a passage is from like third person.
Okay, so it's the perspective from the narrator, right? Who can give me an example of perspective?
Like, we went to the movies yesterday.
Okay, what about second person? Jaya?
You asked for crazy.
Good, good. What about third person?
Third person was like, she went down the hall.
Good, good. So, do y'all watch SpongeBob?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
perspective does SpongeBob give you?
First person.
First person. Because it's from whose? Right. Okay, so I'm going to show a little clip. It's going to talk about perspective and point of view. And I'm going to pause and ask some questions, so listen up.
Every story has a narrator, and every narrator has a different point of view. Which point of view is yours? Let's go! Everybody wants to know my point of view. First person is me, second person is you, third person is he, third person is she. Everybody wants to know my POV. Everybody wants to know my point of view. First person is me, second person is you, third person is he, third person is she. Everybody wants to know my POV.
Okay, so what are they using to express themselves when using perspective? What are you expressing? What is the narrator or author expressing?
It's expressing the point of view of the actor. Like, if he's talking third person, he said she.
So it's his what?
It's perspective.
His perspective or voice, right? Good. Yeah, see that? So third person can be omniscient. Look at the board here. Objective or limited. So omniscient is what? When the narrator expresses what? So you can see the what? The all-knowing or the everything. You can see everything. And objective is no thoughts are revealed. So what is the example of that?
Quick guess.
Right. So you don't know what the character is what? Thinking. Right. And the limited is what?
One person.
One person. Right. So it's only the point of view of that one person. Right. Okay.
Everybody wants to know my point of view. First person is me, second person is you, third person is he, third person is she. Everybody wants to know my POV. Everybody wants to know my point of view. First person is me, second person is you, third person is he, third person is she.
do you say that?
Cause you see how somebody looking in the private person limited.
Do you see,
I think it may be objective.
it might be objective, what else do y'all think?
I think third person limited.
Objective.
It's third person. Who can tell me why? Okay, so it's third person. Who can guess why it's third person? Daniel?
Because it's an outsider looking in.
It's the outside looking in. So, like in a test, when you can't figure out what perspective the narrator is trying to say, just it's typically third person because you don't know. You don't know whose thoughts they are. Okay. What about that one?
First
Third
person.
person.
Why?
Because
Good. So I always look for those pronouns. What about that one?
Second.
And the pronoun?
Your.
You. What about that one? Good.
Everybody wants to know our point of view. First person is me, second person is you, third person is me, third person is me. Everybody wants to know our POV. Everybody wants to know our point of view. First person is me, second person is you, third person is me, third person is me. Everybody wants to know our POV.
Recap what we've been talking about in point of view. Alright, so we're going to read this story called Squashed in the Middle. And I'm going to read it to you and pause and ask y'all questions, okay? Alright, so we're going to read Squashed in the Middle. And your essential question is, do all things have value? Do y'all know what value is? Who can tell me what value is?
Appreciate something more.
Appreciate it. So give me an example. What do you value in your own life? What do you value? Name something you value. Your money. Good. What else? Jewelry. Yourself. Good. Your mom. Good. Your family. Your family. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna read this book, and I'm gonna ask you the same question after reading it to see if you have the same definition and how you feel about it. Okay. And as I read aloud, I'm going to ask you the point of view of the narrator. So listen for those key words, okay? All right, it says, Daisy was squashed right in the middle of her noisy family. She had one older sister and one younger brother. They talked to Daisy, they talked about Daisy, and they talked right over Daisy's head. But when Daisy talked, nobody ever listened. Y'all sometimes feel that way? Y'all have siblings? Okay. Daisy's very shy, her mother told her butcher. Daisy uses the pink and green toothbrush, her sister told the babysitter. Daisy doesn't like apple pie, her father told the waitress. I'll eat hers, her brother said. I like blueberries, said Daisy. But nobody listened to her. So what point of view is so far, what is the narrator's point of view so far? What do you
Third
person, right? So what are some of the key words or pronouns that made you think that? She, and what else? Her. Right. Okay, so the author's point of view is third person, right? So look at this example here. I like blueberries, Daisy said, but nobody listened to her. Could you sometimes think that that's first person? Why? Because of what? So you have to read carefully, right? But why is it third person?
Because it's the thoughts of Daisy.
Right. It's the thoughts of no. The thoughts of what? Of whose? Right. But who's saying the thoughts of Daisy?
So the narrator is talking to third person saying the thoughts of Daisy.
Right. Daisy's new friend. She lived next door. Daisy, will you sleep over at my house? Rosa asked one afternoon. Daisy has never slept over at someone's house before, said her mother. I've slept at Grandma's, said Daisy, but her mother did not hear her.